Good evening, and welcome to Too Soon to Tell Tuesday. Livingston Man, roll that beautiful bean footage. Good evening, and welcome to Too Soon to Tell Tuesday. Whole new look tonight, whole new studio, whole new everything here tonight. I hope it doesn't look like a kung fu flick. In the members only pre-live party, we had a little issue where the audio was actually coming through before the video, and we look like we're totally in a kung fu flick. You guys are going to have to let me know in the chat. We're trying to work the bugs out. We're trying to work the kinks out. We made some adjustments after the last live stream to this one. And you'll have to let me know if my voice matches my lips. WTC 5x5, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. My man Marco, Teresa Buchanan, East Tennessee Preparedness, Wolfgang, Coffee First Then Speak, Teresa Buchanan, Johnny Preps, William Kays, Loretta Hutch. What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Coffee says it's still Kung Fu. Golly. Livingston, man. I know nobody is more ticked off about it than the Livingston Man because his...
we didn't even change anything.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work, Ben Driscoll, no. So, yeah, you guys get a free Kung Fu flick here this evening.
For those of you who are listening, it's going to be a whole different experience.
Yeah,
you're just fine.
You're not even going to notice. It's Kung Fu. It's totally Kung Fu. Fixed mouth with voice. Ken B, we've been trying, man. We've been trying. Since we set everything up, I don't know what the hell happened. Everything is as it was. We just moved out of, we used to be crammed right back here in this corner. And now we are free to move about the building. And there is a whole nother addition to this as well. And it's a special thing. And it is the Livingston Man cam. So when he's going to get down on his guitar, at least y'all can enjoy it. And I'll sneak in from the corner from time to time too. You see, he's already going. Vision, the Kung Fu Man. Yes. See, it's crazy. Could you switch back to the main for me, my friend?
All right.
Yeah, got to get used to it. Man. Everything's so new here. 2 cameras set up. It's maybe it's the 2 cameras.
It's why it's annoying.
I don't know.
We used to have 2 cameras set up.
Yeah, I don't get it. We fixed it so good. Well, we're out of the corner of the basement, J Creature, and into, they let us into this side.
You can stand up here.
Yeah, we couldn't stand up.
Back here, you can't stand up. The ceiling's right there.
Yeah, it was tough.
But hey, we do have these microphones, so that's...
Yeah, they work everywhere. And that's a reminder to myself and you in case you have to go to the bathroom. You might want to leave that.
Bring them with me.
Yeah, we're going to go to the bathroom. Texas Surplus Pro, what's happening, my brother? How are you? Thank you very much, Parabellum Prepper. We put a lot of work into this thing this weekend. And, man, I can't believe that the voice isn't matching the video. What the fuck, over? Yeah. The conditions in the gulag have improved with each stream. But the audio quality, the video quality here, something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's the ghosts of YouTube at this point. Livingston Man, fight or run? That's the question of the night, guys. That's the question of the night. Do we fight or do we run What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Well, of course that depends on the situation, although, and then depending
Absolutely.
on, and not only that, were you asking me? Catch me in one mood, and what would seem completely unreasonable to me is exactly like right and like awesome. Like, I don't know, catch me on Monday morning, and I'm like mad that I gotta go to work, and like you cut me off in traffic. Like maybe I will like just rear end you or something. Like I don't know, I might get crazy. And then later on, after I'm sitting in jail for a couple hours, I realized that was unreasonable. So I mean, do you fight or do you flight?
Situation dictates, right? Situation's going to dictate.
And
so what I'd like to do tonight,
play like
throw some scenarios out. Let's throw some scenarios out. I know that POTB does something kind of similar to this. He does his War Game Wednesdays, where they'll throw out different scenarios and then they go through what they're actually going to do. I don't want to go through what you're actually going to do. I just want to know if in that situation you are either going to doesn't end well.
I'm
Usually
tired,
doesn't end well. Huh. That was weird. I just saw a thing that said dropped frames detected.
Oh no, not again.
Interesting. Roaming Prepper, what's happened? Whoa, the chat just jumped there like crazy.
Too much damn internet being sucked out of my bandwidth around here.
It's all gone now.
See, guys, I don't know why it's got to be like
lost
this.
Video, screen went blank. Interesting. Buffering, blank screen. Pull up the, whatchamacallit, gray screen. Lost them. Yeah, pull that up, get into the control room here. Yeah.
Now would be a good time to insert ads.
It still says we're live. This still says we're live.
Check it. Can anybody hear us, though? Anybody hear us?
No picture. Any sound? You have sound, says Teresa Buchanan. Interesting. We haven't done anything. And, oh, good Lord. Pick your nose now. That must mean we're back. You're officially gray, man. Sound, please stand by. What the hell is going on? 2x5. Wow. Wow. Percent by 5 on volume. Huh. I smell fear, rabbit. Live streaming from the toilet. Sound, no picture. All is gray. Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing here. What the fuck? Over.
It's saying that we're live, right? What if I switch cameras?
Everything says we're live. You guys seeing us over here? Hang on, there's a super big delay. I'm trying to watch this simultaneously on my phone here. Guys, I gotta tell you, it's really foggy here, Wolfang.
Nothing, huh?
Everything is greenlit on our end right now. Everything is greenlit. Cameras say we're live. YouTube says we're live. But something is going on. Livingston, man, can you do me a favor? Go to your internet browser, and I would like you to pull up the down detector, please, sir. We're going to see what the hell is going on here. Everybody can hear us, but we have absolutely no video whatsoever. The roaming prepper, I'll get to your text message in just a minute here. YouTube is currently having some problems. Let's see, the last 24 hours. A big spike right now in YouTube outages. Click the map down there, Livingston, man. That right, yep, that thing. New York is experiencing some serious. New York, New Jersey, Boston. It's all over the place, guys. Something is going down. That's
the internet's working fine.
Yeah, the internet is
can
working
you see us
fine
yet?
here.
No, still
no. Text is about the video so you can see what I'm seeing. Roaming prepper, I actually have my phone in my hand trying to watch the live stream, and there is nothing here. Nothing here. Really not sure what the hell is going on. Papa Pug says, we are here, you are there, continue. Mad Shad, yeah. Get your shit together, guys. Let this be a lesson to you that at any time they can completely and totally pull the plug on us, on all of us, all at the same time.
What in the fuck is going on?
I really don't know. We're still
It says
here.
it's higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend.
Okay.
Recommend what?
What do you recommend?
Use a bit rate of 4,500. Like we're in like.
Well, click the open widget thing.
This is
Maybe we
stupid.
can get the video back.
So anyway, there we was.
There we was.
Now it's a podcast.
Just trying to do a preparedness live stream. If you're using OBS, then try changing scenes. We are not in OBS rescue. Everything that we have thrown at this thus far, and everything is greenlit on our end. We are streaming in high definition, 1920 by 1080, 30 frames a second. Everything is greenlit here. Download detector, showing major YouTube video stream issues. And you guys are seeing it right now. Listen, while I still have you guys, all you have is my voice right now.
Dumb.
I want you guys to
change, damn you.
To go with your group, with your people. I want you to go tonight, right after I'm done speaking this. Go create a no comms plan with your people. Okay, please go create a no comms plan. If it's your kids, if it's your mother, your grandmother, your neighbor, whoever it is, go talk to them and tell them, listen, if there's no way to talk to each other, I will meet you here at this day, at this time. Talk to them, let them know. Rescue says, turn it into a podcast for tonight. Yeah. I'm having a no comms plan with my wife right now, says Jay Creature.
And,
that's, that happens. But do it, guys. They are in our grids. They are in our everything. We got half a green screen now. That's pretty cool.
Well, now the screen is half green.
I'm trying to show you what these guys are seeing.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
We got a new studio, and then YouTube's broken forever.
They wouldn't even let us show you.
Fantastic.
It's terrible.
Fantastic. Slowly filling with slime. Yeah, we're on our way.
I'm going to try switching
to the other camera. No.
Come on, YouTube.
Nothing.
Hey, listen up.
Tomcats World, I'm with you, bro. But listen, guys, all this stuff can disappear in an instant. No more cell phones, no more computers.
What the fuck?
No more anything. No more anything electronic. And if this is something that continues, it's gonna compound itself, right? And it'll just keep building and building and building and building. 120,000 reported this YouTube issue. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah. What can you do, Livingston, man?
What's annoying is that we can see us on our screen and there's nothing wrong with it.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with our broadcast on our end whatsoever. It's an iPhone picture of Bigfoot. It's really weird looking.
We got cameras like this in our studio, but ain't no such thing as a camera. All right, okay. Fight.
That's right. No comms plan. Do it now. No smoking. No, we're smoking.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, that's the question, Livingston, man. That's the question of the night. Guys, I know that everybody's going to say, I'm going to fight. But situation is going to dictate when you can fight and when you need to perhaps tactically retreat or maybe hasty retreat. It's important that the situation is going to dictate what you're going to do. So throw some situations at us, Livingston, man.
All right, let's get a fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Well, we already we touched on the road rage thing. It's probably the one that's maybe very easy for people to relate to. You're driving down the road and maybe it's not you. It's this guy is just being ridiculous, and then something pops off, he stops the car, gets out, starts banging on your windows. What are you gonna do?
I'm gas pedal and going, bro. Flight, absolutely. Especially if I have family in the car, without a doubt, gas and gone. I am not dealing with an irate individual on the side of the road. I want to get as much distance between myself and irate individual as humanly possible. I drive a big truck and I don't give a fuck. Gas and go.
I can dig that. That's probably what I would do too. If I was really feeling spiteful about it, I'd maybe tap them with the fender when I went there.
Parabellum Prepper, yeah, it's crazy. No video. I'm Al Bundy all day.
It's like when you used to tune into Skinamax back in the day. You just got to imagine what you're seeing on the screen.
Jay Creature says, fight or flight is easy when you are calm. Try it with enough adrenaline in your system.
Exactly. Then you start rationalizing.
To power Baltimore for a week. Yeah, you really, then you just want to throw fisticuffs.
You start rationalizing.
You just want to throw fisticuffs. Well, it looks like our green screen is melting away into the abyss here.
It's just wild. I mean, what did we do that brought this on to us?
Yeah, we redid the studio and YouTube don't want anybody to see how nice it looks.
I guess we didn't
Livingston Man's got his guitars on the walls. I mean...
We didn't even change anything. We noticed it doing this when we were testing it. And then we were like, maybe it's nothing. And then I don't get why it would be like this. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's melting on my screen too.
I'm going to try something.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah. Mad Chad says, grab irate individual and hit the gas. Turning Gray is taking over. Great team. Great team go. Great team go.
Look, Mike.
What'd you do?
It's still...
Yeah, it's still off.
Still
off.
I unplugged the second camera.
It didn't matter.
I feel like it's a little bit.
It's not working.
Well, no, but in terms of
Yardbirds, we broke the internet. It's
in terms of the screen.
It's going.
Look, in terms of screen, it's
still off.
I got an idea. We've tried this before.
Still off.
We've tried this before. Now, which one?
We're going to try and fix the internet right now. Livingston Man is confident that he can fix the entire 120,000.
I fix it. Hello, you guys, are you there?
Paul says it might be easier. Just restart the stream. The Russian bot is under the hood, currently fixing.
There's like a 30-second fucking delay on the shit.
Yeah. Guess what? Livingston Man fixed the whole internet. How about that?
Did it fix it?
The whole internet.
I thought I would.
All of it.
I thought I would.
All of it. Look at him go. I told you. All I got to do is I just got to plug the Ethernet cable into the back of the Livingston Man and shit fixes itself.
Go check your outage map now.
Yo, I got the cure. Livingston Man.
I got the disease. Well, very good. So, okay then. So, fight or flight.
How about
quick before it fucks us again? Check the studio out.
Still Kung Fu?
Whatever.
Still a bad Kung Fu movie. Son of a bitch.
We have less lag on our side now, but it's still there. I don't get it. And
all fixed but the Godzilla voice.
You know what? You know what? You can still hear us though.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep that vibe. We're back. You can see us now, so that's fine. I'll try to.
It's all over but the crying. He just didn't want to see it anymore.
Tell us about your fight or flight.
Kidding. Oh, come on. Send Dragon Lady out to take care of it, allegedly. Oh, man. Yeah. Hey. What can you do? I've got the spinning wheel of death on my end, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't get it, Livingston Man. They after us tonight.
I read that there was
killed my father, prepared to die.
Now you know what I did indeed read. Can you guys? They can still hear us though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they can see us. I think. I don't know. My all of a sudden my nothing fixed where I am. No pick, no sound. Says BLT.
Okay.
Interesting.
I read that a solar the CME that shot out of the sun like a week or something ago was going to hit the Earth today.
Really.
And so they were warning that it could cause troubles. Now I ain't trying to blame it on that.
Tomcat says 5x5. I'm with you, Tomcat.
Whatever, dude. At this point, I don't know who's where.
Looks and sounds great. Camera is up. Fantastic. 5x5. Good, Livingston Man. Your fly is down.
No, it ain't.
Got him. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, the full moon is now. It's a rising. Livingston Man. The full moon is a rising. And Down Detector said YouTube was having outages in NYC and the Hudson Valley. Yeah, figures, but I put the bot on it and it's working. I
called some people.
It's definitely, I I got the Wheel of Death. It actually just
Oh,
fixed
you just came
itself.
back on. You just came back.
I've been watching this, the little Wheel of Death, and it popped up.
Do us another solid here. See that black cord sticking out the front that comes to this microphone right here?
Yeah.
Pull that out.
This one right
Yeah,
here.
that's the one. Goodbye, bastard.
You bastard.
Can you still hear us? Are we still? I want to. You know what? I'm not really too worried about the quality of the video and the sound. I mean, that's all I got. Still.
Yeah, well, it's still.
Look at this freaking chat going by like a freaking gas pump. What is happening?
Say it. Terry Johnson, how are you?
I'm willing to concede that the internet is just off its rocker tonight.
Yeah.
At any rate, so fight or flight is the thing. Well, fight or run. Now,
obviously we stood and fought the internet, and the Livingston man won. Mic drop. I don't have one to drop, but it's there.
Now we're finding that this is another rapidly and it's very personal and very like in the moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Decision, fight or flight. That's why it's built into you instinctually. You're not really even supposed to consciously make this decision. Your inner freaking human from ancestral days takes over. You're going to do one or the other, and it's kind of almost not your fault.
Right.
It's an instinct that you cannot suppress.
Yeah.
You can control it. Of course, you can train people to be some kind of professional, but we're not all SWAT commando, Green Beret, disciplined people.
Very true. Very true, Livingston.
So I think that's where the fight or flight things comes into it, where you have to consider yourself. Everybody would love to think more of themselves than, I mean this in the best way, than you actually really are. We're really all just a bunch of normal people.
Yeah.
However, much of your digital self carries over where you have like this idea of yourself, which is important. It's how you carry yourself. It's your persona. But in terms of who you actually are in a fight or flight scenario, that's when you'll find out. And again, I posit that it's not exactly your fault.
No, and a lot of folks aren't used to experiencing the adrenaline rush that you are going to get. Your fucking feet are going to go numb. You're going to get the shakes. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Slow.
Yeah, everything almost goes in slow motion. It's
overwhelming.
You have to experience it in a situation where you can learn to control it. I found that in training situations, they can become extremely real. And that's a great time to learn to harness that adrenaline and control it a little bit. Because if you let all of that out right away, you're going to be exhausted.
Yardbirds is mad funny. I love that.
It'll drain you, man. It'll drain you. That adrenaline rush will really beat you up.
Yeah.
And when it clears your system, you are, all of your muscles.
Sick.
Sick to your stomach, nauseous.
You hurt, sore.
Yeah, absolutely. Because all of that adrenaline running through your muscles is just, you're hulking out at that point.
Not to mention whatever, superhuman feat you may or may not have accomplished while under that influence.
Yeah, and we've all heard the stories of the mother lifting the car off of the child, and not realizing that they even did it, Livingston, man.
Yeah, you come down from that and you don't remember what happened in some cases.
That's a big one.
The Vikings, the Nordic armies, had these guys called berserkers that would go into some kind of like battle trance, and nobody's really sure how they did it or like what it really was, but like Roman annals and legend speaks of these guys who would just go completely insane. And then when they came down from whatever it was they were on, or that state, they were sick for days and were bedridden essentially, but their own guys had to stay out of the way. They'd just destroy anything in their path.
Yeah, let them go. Big Joe says high highs and low lows. Absolutely. When that adrenaline rush wears off, it's curtains. You better have a safe place to go. Mad Shed says berserker, rah.
Right, you know what I mean?
Johnny Preps, like a bloodlust, like something like a weasel would go into a killing spree,
Nowadays, and even in modern warfare, they call that battle rage, where you got to run up on the guy and be like, fuck it, I said stop shooting. Fuck it. It can happen. Like, you're just like, no, kill.
Yep. Yep.
But again, back to the situation, and we can sit here and play out a billion different scenarios. But really,
Absolutely.
I think your instinct is going to take over, and when you got that gut feeling, that thing, I just know it.
So, all right. So here's one for you, Livingston, man. Fight or run? Here's your scenario. You are home with the family, and all of it is post shit hit the fan. Things are bad. Without rule of law, there are literally, bands of roving assholes outside. And you've got, 7 of them surrounding your house in a U-shaped. They're getting ready to pull an ambush on you.
But I know it.
You've seen it coming.
Okay.
You're upstairs and you see them coming in and getting into formation around your house. What is do you fight, Livingston Man, or do you run?
I think it's let's define fight, and I'm going to use fight as offensive.
Yes. Is it time to?
In this situation, I would deploy defensive tactics.
Okay.
One determined defender is worth 3 to 5 attackers.
Absolutely.
An attacking force needs to overwhelm the defenders, and it's always stacked in against them.
Right. So obviously they think that there's one car in the driveway. They think that perhaps there's one person in this house. Unbeknownst to them, you have 2 people in the house, potentially 3.
And I would attempt to whittle away this attacking force through defensive means, whether that's tripwires with who knows what stuck to them, or they're gonna potentially injure and or end themselves, even trying to come in.
Yeah.
Then, however many of them are left, would have to be dealt with. But being surrounded, they
have a U-shape formed around.
Perfect. I can shoot in every direction. Everybody behind me. I guess. In this situation, I would let them through attrition of the obstacles alone, whittle themselves down, and then fight against what was left in that situation. I guess I would have to.
Yeah. I think my play on that is get everyone into the house, know
where my people are.
I want to get them all to a safe room, so to speak.
What do they call that? The keep.
Yeah, get them back to a safe place, and then deal with it from there, man. I mean, hopefully these people I see outside my house aren't really a threat and they're just going to raid on by. Maybe they're just trying to keep cover from something in the other direction there. And they just keep right on going. If they come through the door, all bets are off. Believe that. You come through my front door, you have entered the castle, and I will defend it with every ounce of me. So... may the odds ever be in your favor.
There's a situation where I would feel compelled to fight. I really don't have enough choice, because otherwise it's run off with a gun out the back door.
Yeah, with nothing. With nothing.
At least if I got to go out like that, I mean, it's easy for me to say sitting here right now, but if I got to go out like that, I'm taking at least half of them with me, and so it was worth it for everybody, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to do that. Programming to respond to violence with violence. Never deprogrammed. Allegedly, allegedly. Jeremy, I will. If they want to come and breach the security that is the door, good luck with the dogs. And then, once the dogs start doing their thing, it's time for me to protect them. So yeah, Mad Shad, send in the clowns, absolutely.
Yeah. And of course, it's all easy to sit here and armchair it and talk about it.
But I mean,
we're just playing pretend here. This is not advice.
In New York, I have to fall back, right? I have to retreat. So I am going to retreat to a safe room until they decide to try and come in that room. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
I mean, you're really going to go house to house. You're going to smoke me out of my freaking heavily defended. It's so easy to castle up as long as you're not worried about what the HOA thinks. You can't just go start laying out barbed wire and stuff in your front. Well, of course you can. You can totally.
Hey, once the rule of law has packed its bags and gone off to the next location, All bets are off. All
Yeah.
bets are off.
But I
bets are off.
figure that it's pretty easy to castle up and especially you're the one who would be most familiar with your house.
Yeah.
It's not like post-apocalyptic criminals going to be like pulling up blueprints and doing some SWAT shit.
Yeah, he's not going to be doing a lot of research.
You're going to be up against like unprofessional, more or less scavengers. And again, just like ourselves, normal people would not, like any of us has experience in this. We've gone camping, we've tied knots, we've lit fires, we've purified water, yes. But was that real threat of death from raiders there? No. None of us can know any of it, until it actually happens. But of course,
we're definitely armchair quarterbacking. No doubt about it.
No, having practiced the skills to survive is one thing. Now, having touched on these topics of defense and this sort of thing, no. And there's a reason for that.
Bro, when the rule of law is gone, moat with freaking sharks with freaking laser beams on their freaking heads. I'm telling you.
A lot of this talk can lead to a bit of censorship and shadow banning. As soon as you even imply, the V word.
Unaliving someone.
Right. And, but it's also that, on our channel, this is to respond to the gentleman who I didn't even see directly, who, was called us out, quote, that we don't talk enough about the defensive aspect and the willingness to, defend and stuff. Well, it's because
I got called out. I got called out for not preaching enough defense to the preparedness people.
And what my rebuttal, as I so eloquently put it, I was like, that's because this is Hudson Valley prepping and survival, not Hudson Valley prepping and run around and play army with my fake airsoft gun.
True.
There's probably a channel for that.
Oh, absolutely.
And that'd be the one. Or especially if the general person that had made this comment wants to share their knowledge. That's what I want to see. But I said to myself, you know what I do? You know what I don't do? I don't go to Burger King.
Okay.
And then bitch that they don't have pizza.
You just know that you're not at a pizza place.
Right. So, like, I can't believe this channel doesn't talk about the thing. Well, I mean, I feel you, dog. I do. But there is a channel that talks about the thing.
Absolutely.
And that's where you be living at, bro. That's where your peeps is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all good. We do what we do here. And they do what they do there. And if you got knowledge you want to drop, I'm watching your channel too.
I'm ready to listen to it. Absolutely.
My piece on the subject, boss. Sorry.
Hey, everybody does something different.
It's
I'm not
true.
saying
it's a valid point.
You need to be a well-rounded individual. We know this. I talk about being your own first responder in all aspects of life. That's law enforcement. That's medical. That is all the above. You need to be that first responder in all aspects of life, because the day may come when there's no ambulance coming, there's no cop car coming, there's no fire truck coming. So you need to know all of this.
It's been a full spectrum here.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the survival channel.
You may not particularly be alone, but you will be by yourself, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. You are going to be responsible. You and whoever else you decide to keep company with are going to be responsible for your everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Your safety, your security, your fire suppression, your all of it, your medical, everything.
Now, I thought it was it's a valid point. Yes. It's a color in the spectrum of all this prepping shit.
Absolutely.
But like my only real was just like, well, yeah, I mean, and they don't have pizza at Burger King, bro. So
Sorry. But I'll help you look for some pizza. And when I find some good pizza, even if it's not at Burger King, I'll tell you where to find it.
I think it's baked into the prepper movement. I think, and possibly where a lot of people really start is, that old boomsticker there is, that's the
base, like the foundation.
Right.
The foundation. You have preps. You're preparing for a time when there's no rule of law. So you have to be able to defend those. You have to, you have to. If you're not, then you're, I don't know, man. You better have some really awesome freaking neighbors. I'll tell you what. Really awesome neighbors. So speaking of the medical thing, Livingston man, recently, since our last live stream, I have talked with Mr. Travis Medic and Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival and strategic.etc.com will be hosting a medical class this September, the 9th and the 10th. This medical class will get you certified in first aid, CPR, AED, and wilderness first aid. 4 certifications for $200, Livingston man. $200. Now, it sounds like a lot of money. I promise you,
it's a grueling course.
That the
really
wilderness survival course is, I think it's about $350 by itself.
Did that certification alone put you up for a job like being like a forest ranger? Or...
Absolutely. If you are a guide of any sort in New York State, you have to take wilderness first aid. Wilderness first aid will teach you the things that you can do when you don't have all of that fancy medical equipment. Now, I have spoken with Mr. Travis himself, and Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival is going to donate $200 to make sure that somebody who otherwise couldn't afford this class locally gets to go and gets to get medically certified. And I have to pick the individual. So if you are in a situation where you can't afford this training, but would really like to have it and can attend and do all of the stuff that is need to get the certification, you let me know and I will pay for you to get certified in all this. That's how much I believe in medical training. And if we can book this class, Travis Medic will donate another person's fare to get them through everything. So that's 2 people. That's 2 people getting certified who otherwise couldn't afford it. All we got to do is get the folks to the class. It's in Queensbury, New York, and it is September 9th and 10th. Those are the days for it.
The Burger King up there has the best pizza, bro. Killed it.
Yeah, they do have good pizza up there. I don't remember it being from Burger King, though. Lori Q, welcome to Too Soon to Tell Tuesday.
That's a seriously great deal, and Travis is an excellent instructor. You will learn from him. He's not just some guy who's going to read off some fucking thing, sign you up, and send you on your way. He's going to make sure you know this stuff.
Absolutely.
He's going to throw supplies at you and make you do it.
You are going to go through training scenarios just like anybody who was in medical training would go through. If you were training for everything, they will put you into scenarios and say, this is the situation, this is the patient. Good luck. And they walk away and you have to figure everything out on your own and they will let you know how you did. Someone will Narcan MK. Could be. We'll see. But it's going to be a great class. If you're not certified in this stuff, please get medical training. It's there. Check out the Facebook group. It's in the description section below. The medical training is pinned to the top of the Facebook group. So as soon as you go into the Facebook group, you can get it.
We can also just rep Strategic ETC in its own right. If you, your company, your crew want to get certified for, I don't know, anything.
It's OSHA compliant. It's MSHA compliant, which is mining and things like that. So if you work in the mines or anything like that.
Come into compliance, get some kind of certification going on. He's a guy you got to talk to.
Absolutely.
All day long, it's all he does, man.
Yep. Marco says, I've pissed off a lot of people with Narcan. Hey.
When you do it to like your sleeping friends, they get really pissed.
Very hands-on, Wolfgang. The CPR, the AED, and the first aid are all taken online previous to the class. So we have until September 1st. We have 1 month to get signed up, get that stuff under your belt, and then the wilderness first aid class is that whole weekend in Queensbury, New York. Tomcats World, have a great night, my friend. Stay safe. Yeah, I don't have time to bleed either, Yardbirds. That's why I take the medical training, so I can cut that shit off right away.
That's why I got socks and electrical tape. You know what? Can't see it and I ain't bleeding.
I'll sponsor a person too in dispersion. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate that. Email me at Hudson Valley Prepping Survival at gmail.com. And we can talk about that. We can talk about that, my friend.
Jay Creature,
that's really awesome.
Can I just ask you?
ETC, Emergency Training and Consulting.
Jay Creature, can I just ask you? What the fuck? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what the fuck?
No, I definitely don't know what the fuck. No.
It's too soon to tell.
Hey, he's a man of much knowledge.
I see he's a man of culture as well, but we often don't speak of it in public.
Oh, thank you so much, my mother Sparks. She shared the link right there. That is the event page for it. Sign up. Anytime somebody signs up, Travis starts a whole nother post about, he calls them the evolutions.
Okay.
Where he actually puts everybody through the paces. Survival, homie, prove me wrong. Jay Creature.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who bleeds for a week once a month, okay? Like, we can do it.
He's menstruating.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
You'll have that.
You guys heard it first.
You're going to chest feed?
Yeah. Birth giver. I'm a birth giver.
I didn't know bots could.
Now we've gone into hate speech. You know what? Let's reel it back in. Okay.
Good.
Jay Creature ate 3 people in like 10 minutes, dude. Over a fake ass live stream from Polar Eclipse.
Oh, speaking of Polar Eclipse, the anthology, Livingston, man. I put it all together. Every episode of Polar Eclipse in one video. You guys can get the full
the whole thing.
Polar Eclipse experience without clicking from video to video to video. You get one intro, one outro, and a whole lot of Polar Eclipse. And that's going to live premiere Thursday night, 7:30 p.m., so we can join you for it.
Very cool.
Yeah. Maybe we do a Mystery Science Theater 3000. Put the camera up behind us and we'll just rag on ourselves.
Oh, I totally would love to do that. I'm so good at that.
Yeah.
I can't watch movies.
Grateful Preps NJ. Welcome, sister.
I can't go to the movie theater because I'm like, this fucking guy. Whoa, come on, man.
Can't keep him quiet.
Here's why this is BS. Like, he just took cover behind a cardboard box and stopped a 50 cal. Yeah, that's fucking realistic, bro.
So what did we learn tonight, folks? We learned that no comms are safe comms. We learned that we need to have a no comms plan because at any time, all this electronics can be gone. It could happen. We also learned that situation will dictate how we respond. And also your resources will help dictate how you respond. If you've got 10 guys encroaching on your property and you got yourself a crossbow with 6 bolts, you're probably going to want to lay low and just hope that they pass on by.
Listen, if I got a can of bee spray,
learn how to read lips, yardbirds. So true. Yeah. We also learned that we're having a medical class and at least 2 people will be paid for by Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. And strategicetc.com will sponsor one as well. And we had a member in the chat offer to sponsor yet another individual.
You got about a month?
Fantastic. Yeah, we've got a month to get all the stuff done. And my mother Spark says I learned that Livingston can fix the entire internet.
That's it wasn't really hard. I just turned it off and turned it back on.
Yeah, if you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Does that work most of the time? You should at least start there. Save yourself a lot of headache.
Learn gray team, green team. Yeah, absolutely.
Some people I think are still green. Like we were still green for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, guys. I'm not going to apologize for it because I feel like I didn't.
Livingston is AI. That's right. He trained it. Trained it.
Actual intelligence.
Actual intelligence.
But you know what? This has been an interesting live stream.
Yeah. I hope you guys are digging the new vibe here. I'm really sorry about the whole kung fu fighting thing and having to learn how to read lips, yardbirds. Yeah, no, we don't even have it. Look at
That's
that.
right, I fucking
So when he
like
hits the button, it says the device is not available.
Does it say that on the live streams? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Did you guys get device is not available?
Or just go black.
That's fantastic. I suggest someone gets all tanned up and dialysis because there's some spotty livers in this group. Hey,
Or we need to get, a readily available supply of alcoholic beverages. So I suppose one of you ambitious some bitches need to start learning how to brew some beer on an industrial scale, or we just need to like take over a brewery or whatever we got to do. But
that's mad funny. It did tell them this device is not available. Prepared Irishman, absolutely 100%. Your training will dictate how you respond. Yeah.
What's funny is that this device is not available is what the message Mike receives when he calls me at like the night.
This
I don't
device
answer
is
the
not
phone.
available.
Not connected. He's charging.
Roaming Prepper, have a great night, my friend. Yeah, we're about to wrap things up here in a couple minutes too. Yeah, what a weird live stream, Livingston, man. Weird. Too soon to tell if this is all gonna stay up tomorrow. They probably demonetized this already, which is what they seem to do with.
It says it's on.
Yeah, it's on, but the monetization is on, and what they'll do is as soon as we're done streaming, they yellow card this video, so they'll hold it and they'll hold this video and they'll say, we don't know if we want to let you make any money on this yet. It may violate some YouTube terms and conditions.
It probably does. You know,
And they'll hold it there.
I never read them.
They'll hold it there. They'll hold it there for about a week until the views are done. And then they'll demonetize it. And then I go and I challenge it. And then they say, your YouTube video is acceptable for all advertisers. And they go ahead and add the monetization to it after the view cycle is complete, so that YouTube makes all the money and we get this. That's what we get. So that's for YouTube, not for you. Yeah, they really like to fuck the creators over, and frankly, it's bullshit. And
we do it for the love, not the money. Because
Mr. B Local, what's good, my brother? I'm with you too, Johnny Preps, man. They do it all the time. East Tennessee Preparedness, have a great night. Yardbirds, it's typically without support from our members and the great community here. We make about 13 cents on a live stream. Total
big
crap.
money, you guys. Big
money. Total crap.
Now, this is where you did the thing there. Operation Pocketbook.
Yeah.
It's
hit them in the pocketbook, man. Turn it off. Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Well, because the problem with Operation Pocketbook turned out to be that it wasn't really the consumers, the people that watch YouTube. You gotta like stop doing it. It's the people that create, and it's got to be big guys. Like we can go take we're striking from YouTube and not live stream for a week, and honestly, what impact does that make? But when somebody bigger than us and then somebody bigger than them, like when you start getting guys like Mr. Beast and whoever, these huge freaking people on YouTube that I honestly have never heard of in my life. Like, I don't know if they're just too big for me, but like, I don't watch that kind of shit.
Yep.
But that's the kind of guys you got to get to be like, listen, it's not fair to little guys. And because they're so big, let's be honest, they don't give a fuck.
Prepping Mantis, it's actually 30%, to the big guy that is Google.
And that's just for the illusion of influence, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But these guys with 10 million followers, all these big, huge guys, they're baked into YouTube. They'll never go away.
Those are the ones that we need to stand up and say, this is bullshit. You're screwing everybody over.
They won't. Why should they care about us with our 6,000 subscribers, 45 of whom are real people?
It's interesting because all of a sudden, the more we bitched about it, the channel,
tighter the shackles got.
Well, no, the channel actually started to grow a little bit. And I don't know if it was I know Angry Prepper had shared the post that I had put up on the community page about how we've got 6,000 subscribers and less than 10% of the viewers are seeing the videos now. It's actually probably more like 4% of our subscribers actually see the videos. Most folks said that they didn't get notifications for any of our videos, any of our live streams, nothing. They don't receive notifications, and their bell icon is clicked. So that's clearly them suppressing content that we're trying to get out to people. And they love it. They love it. So if you do me a favor and smash the like button, share this live stream, send it somewhere. Send it somewhere.
To your Facebook, whatever.
Put it somewhere.
I mean,
my mother's spark, it could be 40%.
Whatever it is that it, just like in most industries out here in the world, I'm gonna call this work. All right. And
Sure.
what we're doing is work, and so is everybody else
Mm-hmm.
who's creating content or contributing to it through the chat, the likes, the subscribes. I swear to God, it's harder to be a fucking subscriber than it is to be a creator. You got to be like, I got to like and share and subscribe and comment. Oh my God, it's so much pressure. But you're out here doing it,
Yeah.
you know, and trying to support your people. And then we're out here like trying to do the thing, and so is everybody else. And it's the system is oppressive. We are, remember in Office Space, the guy was like skimming the penny percentage.
Yeah. The percentages of a penny.
What we all are is that those percentages of a penny that they can just say,
They're skimming.
oh,
They're skimming.
you still see ads when you watch our videos, but then they tell us,
well,
your content's not suitable for ads. We can't monetize you, but
you're still seeing the ads, aren't you?
Right, and we are those fractions of a cent that they scoop up and make massive profits.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. It's disgusting. And I don't know why they can't let things just go organically. Because if they did, obviously we would still be on a roll here. And my mother's spark, it is work. It is work. We do a lot of on location filming. We get in the car, we drive, we bring the equipment, you know, we send up the drone. We try to do everything as cool as we can. And then we come back to the studio here and we start fruit ninjaing everything. And we spend hours and hours and hours in these chairs editing videos to bring to you guys. Shit, we got months of work into polar eclipse.
We froze our butts off
between the filming and the editing, the actual writing the story out. I've got to come up with all this stuff and then make it work on film.
We drew storyboards.
It's a lot.
Like, there's so much to do. Like
the story's got to make sense. It's got to prove a point to me. So there's a lot into it. How many hours did you spend start to finish on Polar Eclipse? My Mother's Spark. God, we started in what? November? December?
Days. I mean, for
filming days.
And then what you see like is the highlights of the highlights, and so there was so much filming involved, hours and hours, probably of footage that's been knocked down and whittled down. And
typically there's 3 cameras recording at once on something like that. So it's a lot. Cherokee Survival says, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Each time I watch you, I have to resubscribe 3 times. Chat room, can't say nothing. YouTube thing says you're not sub to me. This pissed me off. Cherokee, bro, they're terrible. They're terrible.
We can see you in the chat room now.
Yeah, you're here, my brother. You're here. You're here. We see you. We see you.
But it's a lot of, the editing is worse. For every minute of footage you see,
there's an hour's worth of work here on our end.
Yeah, whether that's just the color grading, getting it into the computer, doing the stuff, putting the project, a lot goes.
Yeah, render it all.
I work here.
Johnny Preps. It's coming, bro. It's coming. I promise you, it's coming.
Yeah, Jason Christman already got best dressed, so
yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and like beat off about it, but yeah, the YouTube video creation.
It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
I came up from playing music where nobody had to see what you were doing.
Yeah, all they had to do was hear it.
Right, and so it's a whole different world. When it turned into video, like everything changed. When you need like bigger, badder equipment, you need like more like 3-dimensional ideas. Not only worried about what it sounds like, but now you're worried about what it looks like.
Yeah,
so on and so forth. It's
and early on, we cared more about it what it looked like than what it sounded like, and I think the sound quality of the production has really come up because I got a sound guy right here. So, Jay Creature, yeah, man, it is real. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially the on location stuff, having to pack everything up and bring it out with you, and then you're dealing with the dead batteries and the camera that don't want to work. Grateful Preps NJ, thank you so much, sister. We really appreciate all of the support. And I have a gift for my sister. I have a gift for you next time I see you.
Awesome.
Yep. And we're taking back to the woods here real soon. We're going to go mess up some stuff at the Hornet's Nest and going to try our hardest to have this whole thing together for everybody by fall. Wish me luck. It's a lot of work.
Fucking guy finally done mowing his lawn next door.
He's been mowing.
He's probably the reason we're lagging out. He
ran the internet cable over. Magic, thank you so much for your donation. We really appreciate every penny we get here. Because best believe this will be demonetized by later on this evening. And
Virginia Bushcrafter's totally right too. It's like you really have to want to do this.
Yeah,
because otherwise it's so easy. Like there's days like I'm just like I don't feel like talking to a camera. I just don't feel like it. You almost a little bit force yourself. You're like, you know what? Is there bound to dredge up something?
Hey man, it's you guys in the chat. It's you guys that are the faithful that come here. You are the reason why we keep doing this, because I promise you it's not for the money. I promise you it's not. And we roll all of that back into the Hornet's Nest, into tools, into everything that we can do to make everybody's experience better, to help people learn more, and to get out there with your stuff. I know I'm not having events right now, but please just pack your shit up, go into the backyard, rip your bug out bag open, and
take the kids.
Live out of it for the weekend, man. Yeah, take the kids.
Disguise it as a camp out.
But practice bugging out, man.
Pull out your cool stuff. And there's no harm in getting kids into it. Kids love
Militant Farmer Adventures. Welcome, my brother.
Kids love cool stuff. There's worse things they could get into besides camping. All right.
Yeah. Cherokee Survival, you're absolutely right. Mega great people in the chat room, man. It's fantastic. The community is what does everything. Hey, if we can keep the community together, the community will stay together. Hey, Militant, keep working, brother.
Yeah, man.
Keep working. Don't worry about being late, my brother.
You missed all the fun. If you ever watch this one back.
Yeah, if you watch this one back,
something, man.
You're going to see some shit, my dude. You're going to see some shit.
CME hit the live stream directly. I had to fix it.
It's like a direct energy weapon right to the live stream. And the Livingston man fixed the entire internet. All we had to do was shut it down.
We had proof too. I mean, down detector was like, actually, everything is fine now. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure as always.
Thank you all for joining us. And hopefully we will catch y'all tomorrow on a bug-free We All Gonna Die Wednesday. So yeah, we gonna practice soon. That's right, my mother Spark. And get it done, guys. Get it done. Do the things. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Make a no comms plan right now. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. We're out of here.
7:30 tomorrow.